Hey, buddy boy. Take a boy. Take a boy. So, this is what I was going to say. It's an evocation, right? That's what these hypersigils are. There's evocations. And I think the word I'm looking for is invoke or something. And that's kind of what it is. There's more in the language. I'm going to go over more in time. People like to jack me though, man. They like to jack me up and take from me. They don't do that to you though, do they? No, they do. So, there's evocation, and it seems to lead back to a language that's whole. You can go through it. It's like a tunnel. It's kind of like a wormhole, right? But that's not all it is. So, chill out. Don't run out and be like, that's what it is. I have people do that all the time. It's just the culture has people doing like that. So they run out and they're like, enlightenment, this, that, and they think they're like, they have to sell that. So they have to act like they are that image that they're selling. So maybe let's make up a cosplay image, an image that's not so serious. Alright. What do you guys think? What do you think? What's your image? What's your image, man? That's that boy. This is that boy. Who's that boy? Who's that buddy? And how old are you? How old are you? And that's evocations, invocations, some of the magic stuff. That's magic. Magic from my perspective. So if you like my magic perspective, please check out my other works. I have a book that's coming out soon. My Bruce Lee, written personally by, channeled by Bruce Lee. The mimetic, the memester, Bruce Lee. A lot of times people think just mean specifically the other Bruce Lee, but there's a couple Bruce Lees. And this other Bruce Lee is mimetic. So that's like what I'm talking about here. Pulling stuff out of the fabric of reality. And it's like, it's in there, man. It all leads to a tantrum. It all leads to there's warp zones in the tantrum. They're like warp zones, and I go through the warp zones, It's a nice day out. They're like doorways, windows. My father's house has many rooms. We're going to explore some rooms. Some rune words, some room words. Some isms, lots of isms. We have tons of isms. Isms galorism. There's fucking isms upon isms upon schisms upon isms. There's a lot. There's a lot I want to go over with you guys. There's a lot I want to cover. There's a lot I want to give to you from the bottom to the top of my heart. And there's a lot of stuff that it was hard work for me. It was hard work. We should respect earning things in society. Not necessarily be like, as much as I don't even like Jordan Peterson, he makes a lot of money. So what? Let people make money. That's what we need to make. Don't sit here and oppress yourself, guys, and be like, because that's what the really, really rich 1% want you to say. They want you to sit down here and be mad at people earning money. Don't do that, because then you're playing into the high-level vampires, man. It's a game. You got to take the sword. You got to take the sword, Sebastian. You got to take the sword and the orin, and you got to go. You just got to go, and you got to do it. And we're going to do that, man. This is like a school. So this is like kind of like a Harry Potter school. We're in the hexagon right now, the 6-9 hexagon. We got to get into the 3-6-9 polygonal maze. We got to get it into the upper chambers. These are the upper chambers. There's like 36 chambers and then upper chambers. This is where Bruce Lee entered the dragon and he fucking became fierce. And that's where we're going to become fierce, but we're going to become cool, and we're going to become noble, and we're going to become valorous, and we're going to have vitality. There's going to be a lot of fucking vitality. I can feel it. I can feel it in the air, and it's coming, baby. This is the shift. This is the shift. This is the shift that I've been waiting for. And, this is the shift we've all been waiting for. Everybody. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. No, you can't. That's the scorpion's tail. No. And I'm going to talk more about that. You flip the scorpion's tail upside down, and it's U-O, you know? It's the soul. So you gotta, that's what you're owed here. That's what you owe God, is to get in touch with your soul. You don't really owe God your fucking soul, like, you know? That's what I'm saying. And like, you should fear to throw your soul away. You should fear all that knucklehead shit, you know? Because it's better to go the other way. Come on, we're finding this out more and more, and we're calling it an evolution. It's silly. So, it's very powerful. It has the power to do powerful powers. And it's a force power. I know it's a force power. I think it really is a force power. And that's my theory on force powers. It's like a 4 seasons. There's water in there. There's Aries. There's Aquarius. It's in there, man. They're like astral weapons. These are astral weapons. You can get them to help you with the tantra. And that's what Bruce Lee would use sometimes. A lot of the kung fu guys, they would use astral weapons. They were like psychological weapons. And they would do these psychological weapons. And if you could get through the psychological weapons, then they would actually take their time to kung fu you. Because your mind would show your level down here below. Your mind would show your level. Because you didn't want to always fight, man. You couldn't always just fight. Come on with that fighting all the time shit. Motherfuckers living in the movies. Fucking Cartman does that with his hands. And this is going to be a good time. It's a good time. We're going to check out more good times. Like I said, I always have stuff here that I'm pulling out of the air. We're literally selling the air, my breath. It's like that Tony Robbins guy. He's literally selling air that feels good. You know, there's air that smells good. You spray it on you. There's air that feels good. And it's right here. It's somewhere, I can't see it, but it's here. So that's kind of how it is. It's an unmeasurable fucking thing. But we're going to chart it out. We're going to quantify it. We're going to quantify this thing like no other. Like nobody's business. Like nobody's business before ever did, whatever not. We're going to do it. And it's going to bring in some interesting future. Like a big chain. We're going to fucking put a grappling hook on the future. And fucking pull the future into the now. We're going to live. We're going to get to the kingdom of heaven. That's where we're going. We're setting our grappling hooks. We're setting our grappling hooks and we're going. We're going and there's no way we're not. Alright, because we already put the fucking grappling hook in our hand. So now we're gonna learn how to zip line. We're gonna learn how to ride the zip line of the self-correcting system. This all leads to a psychology. Alright, so this is the future, folks. The future is now! Woo! And ooh, banana. Fruit's good. Diet is a part of the future. There's diet. Diet. No more guns. We don't have guns. We use these. We don't want I don't want to get rid of guns. I'm not one of those guys. I think with proper mental health intervention and the self-correcting system that people won't be doing this. You know, and schools can use an upgrade. Alright. Schools aren't in the best condition. I think they teach a lot of silly hootenanny stuff. Because even if you don't have a gun and you're not shooting up schools, Look at these people that do. They go out there and they're still nasty. They're still nasty to me. They're still nasty to you and me. Girl, and I ain't gonna stand for that no more. So they're nasty to people. They're users. If you're not usable, they don't want you. Alright, so we're gonna work on that. We're gonna work on how to accommodate people anyway, and work to transmute them. Because when you want to transmute somebody, you're gonna go up like it's not gonna be something you want to do. Alright, it's like asking a girl out. It's not always gonna be something you want to do. Alright, but you're trying to transmute this fucking thing, right? You're trying to get from one point to the other. So you gotta know how to work them rails. It's like rails and shit, dog. Fucking rails you can match up, and then you get on the zip line and you fucking zip. And it's like a vacuum zip line when you're at the bank. You know when you're at the bank and the fucking you put your thing in and it's like that's what it is, man. We're gonna fucking go for a ride like a TARDIS machine, man. And it's gonna be crazy. Like, alright, this is my thing. This is my thing right now. My theory right now is like, I put everyone on this TARDIS, and our brain is a time machine, right? So time is formed, and we all time travel back to, like, Socrates. That's where I wanted to go. But we're back before, like, Socrates. We don't know how to talk yet. So people are doing, like, trolling and shit, which is cool. It's busting out creativity, like Salvador Dali was saying. You have to systematically create confusion. And that was one of his quotes, to set creativity free. So we want to bust out some creativity, and it's like we time travel back. People don't really know how to talk yet or communication. You know, I think that's why they need lawyers too. But whatever, we'll get to that more later on how to open the box there too. That's what you want to do. You want to fucking open your box of tools. Like, don't even make me fucking go in my box of tools tonight. And that's what I tell them. Like, you had anything to drink tonight? And that's it, man. Like, they know I'm cracking the box. So as soon as I'm cracking the box, you know it's game time. It's on. So, people learn how to talk. You know, there's a lot of trolling right now. And it's like a Baron's chat. Chaos, man. It's like, seems like chaos, but that's cool. We're gonna learn how to talk and communicate and project our spirits and do all kinds of spirit science, like crazy shit. I don't want to say like a spirit science because it's not really that. It's magic. It's fucking Ronald McDonald, ball. And that's what the fuck it is. And you can will Ronald. Like, Ronald don't will you. Don't get it fucked up, man. But Ronald can will you, man. Ronald can get you in like the fucking, you'd be like one of those hamburger cheerleaders, the Fry Girls or whatever. So you want to play your wizard accordingly so you don't get eaten by Ronald McDonald. Right? That makes sense. Alright, I'm Dominic, and this is what I do sometimes. I'm going to eat this banana. It's been real. Bye.